The sea's invisible assassin, how box jellyfish claimed lives on Australian shores. Chapter 1. A Paradise by the Sea. The northern coastline of Australia looks like paradise. White sand stretches far beyond the horizon. The water glows turquoise, so clear that fish can be seen darting between patches of coral. Palm trees sway in the warm tropical breeze. To anyone arriving for the first time, it feels like a dream. Families picnic on the shore. Children race on the beach with echoing laughter. Travelers float on their backs, soaking in the sun, convinced they have found heaven on earth. But paradise has secrets. In these same waters, killers drift in silence. They have no teeth, no roar, no warning fins slicing the surface. They are almost invisible, like wisps of glass suspended in the tide. And yet their touch can deliver agony beyond imagination. The beaches may look safe, but hidden just beneath the waves is the sea's most efficient assassin, the box jellyfish. Chapter 2. The Ghost in the Water. Beneath the surface of the warm shallows, a strange creature drifts. Its body is almost transparent, shaped like a cube with rounded edges. This is Chironex fleckeri, the largest and deadliest of the box jellyfish. Its body can grow nearly the size of a basketball, but what makes it terrifying are its tentacles, up to 60 of them, stretching 3 meters long. Each thread is lined with millions of microscopic stinging cells, called kinetocytes, that function like spring-loaded harpoons. A brush against skin triggers a barrage of venom injections faster than the blink of an eye. The jellyfish has no brain, no bones, no blood. It does not hunt humans. It simply drifts, sensing the faint vibrations of fish and shrimp, paralyzing them instantly. To swimmers, however, it is a ghost, practically invisible until it is too late. One step too far into the water, one brush against those glass-like threads, and paradise becomes pain. Chapter 3. The Painful Sting. A boy plays in the water, splashing with joy. For a moment everything is sunlight, laughter, and freedom. Then it happens. A tentacle, no thicker than a strand of hair, drifts across his leg. At first there is only confusion. Then the fire begins. Pain like molten metal erupts across his skin, radiating up through his body. He screams, collapsing into the surf, clawing at his leg where vivid red welts appear instantly. The marks look like lashes from a whip, burning into flesh. His heart begins to race uncontrollably, skipping beats. Muscles lock, breathing turns ragged, shallow. The family rushes to pull him from the water. On the sand he writhes, his small body overwhelmed by poison. In just minutes his life is hanging by a thread. The box jellyfish drifts away, invisible and indifferent, while chaos erupts on the beach, but it never meant to haunt the boy. Chapter 4. Season of Stingers. In northern Australia, summer does not just bring heat, it brings danger. From October to May, the coastal waters become the hunting ground of box jellyfish. Locals call it stinger season. Hospitals brace for the surge of patients. Beach councils erect bold red warning signs, danger. Vinegar stations are fixed along the sand, a first line of defense. Nets are strung across popular swimming areas, flimsy barriers against translucent killers. Yet every year, ambulances race to beaches. Every year families leave the shore in silence, carrying children wrapped in towels, marked with livid red welts. Hundreds of stings are reported annually, most agonizing but survivable. Some are fatal, particularly in children whose smaller bodies succumb faster. For tourists, it feels like an overreaction, but for locals, it is a memory etched into funerals and news headlines. In paradise, summer always comes with fear. Chapter 5. A Race Against Time. When a sting occurs, the clock begins immediately. Survival is measured in minutes, sometimes seconds. Rescuers drag victims from the waves, their bodies burning with whip-like marks. Paramedics rush forward with vinegar, pouring it over the wounds to neutralize the microscopic stingers still waiting to fire. Every heartbeat matters. The venom races through nerves, flooding the bloodstream, overwhelming the heart. Victims convulse, gasping for air. Cardiac arrest can strike within 3 minutes. Anti-venom exists, created in Australia after decades of study, but it must be given quickly. Even with it, patients often require CPR and defibrillation to survive. On the beach, bystanders watch in horror as medics fight for life against something they cannot see. The jellyfish drifts on, untouched by the struggle. It does not know it has caused pain. Yet in that moment, its silent sting dictates whether a child lives or paradise claims another life one more time. Chapter 6. Paradise in Fear. For Indigenous Australians, the danger of the box jellyfish is ancient knowledge. Their oral traditions carry warnings passed down for generations. Do not swim during certain months. Do not enter the sea when the tide is right. These were not myths but survival lessons written in blood and memory. Today, even with science, the lessons remain the same. In towns along the Queensland coast, stinger season shapes daily life. Parents keep children away from the sea, schools teach caution, beaches stand empty on hot summer afternoons. Tourists often laugh, dismissing the warnings, but locals remember the funerals of children, the news of teenagers lost, the heartbreak of families who thought the sea was safe. Paradise is beautiful, but it is edged with fear. The ocean offers joy, but beneath the surface, death waits. The ghost drifts silently, reminding every generation that beauty is never free of danger. Chapter 7. The Science of the Sting. The box, Jellyfish's power comes from evolution, not malice. It is not a hunter of humans. Its prey are small fish and shrimp, quick and agile. To catch them, it must strike instantly, killing before they escape. Each tentacle contains millions of specialized cells. When triggered, they fire venomous harpoons into flesh, pumping a cocktail of toxins that attack the nervous system, skin, and heart. In fish, this works perfectly. They are paralyzed and consumed. In humans, it is catastrophic. The venom punches holes in our cells, releasing floods of potassium that disrupt the heart's electrical signals. Victims collapse, sometimes drowning before help arrives. Scientists study the venom, hoping to harness its components for medicine, perhaps treatments for pain or heart disease. But in the ocean, it remains one of the most potent natural toxins known, a weapon refined by millions of years of evolution. Chapter 8. Death drifts in silence. From the surface, the sea is calm. Waves glitter, children laugh, tourists float. There is no sign of danger, but beneath, killers drift like shadows of glass. They do not roar like crocodiles, they do not slice like sharks, they do not chase like barracuda. They simply wait, floating invisibly. Their power lies not in aggression, but in silence. A single brush can turn joy into agony, laughter into screams, life into death. The box jellyfish does not choose to kill, but in these waters, it rules as an assassin without rival. Its presence haunts every summer, every shoreline, every family that dares the waves. In northern Australia, paradise carries a price, and the price is fear of what you cannot see. Death here does not strike with noise. It drifts, soundless, on translucent threads in the tide.